Well, good morning and greetings, BBCHS students. It's Mr. Kanak, as you probably already know. It's, what day is today? The 28th of April. It's a Tuesday, and it's about 9:45 a.m. So, had all of this not happened, had school been going on, right about now, we'd be starting boiler block, or intervention, whatever day it was, and going through the rest of our day. I'm actually sitting in our classroom, and I'm doing it because we've been told to go ahead and clean them out since we're not coming back. It seems so odd to be in here alone. It seems so odd that when I last saw you guys in person, I had said that I wouldn't have been shocked if we didn't come back. Obviously, at the time, I was hoping that we would, that we'd have a chance to come back, that this would blow over, it wouldn't be that serious. But as we all know, that's not really the case. You guys know that I took a job out in Utah that I'm planning on going to. Just like so many things that you guys have had put on hold or have given up, my job's on hold now out in Utah. The people who want to hire me out there still swear that they do want me and that it is going to happen, but no one knows when. So instead of going out there in July, it might be in November, it could be around January, it could be a year from now, or sadly, there's a possibility it doesn't happen at all. So, believe me when I say that we're all dealing with sacrifices here, that it does apply to all of us. I don't know of anybody who hasn't had to give something up. Had we been in school this week, I would have missed the end of the week because I'd have been going to Reno to bowl in a national tournament that I bowl in every year and see some good friends. That's not happening now. So, with that, I do want to say how sorry I am to all of you for everything that you've had to give up through all of this. You've missed sports seasons, you've missed robotics competitions, drama performances, choir and band trips. I'm sure there's a lot more on the personal side of things. It's something we've all had to go through. And I don't want to minimize that because, even though in the grand scheme of life, being alive and surviving and not getting sick is definitely of high priority, it doesn't make it any easier to give those things up that you've looked so forward to for so long. So my heart breaks for you guys for having to give all those things up. I hope that you're doing okay at home. I hope that you have stayed healthy. I hope that your families have stayed healthy and your friends. I hope that you've listened and to the stay-at-home orders. I know they suck. It's awful. No one wants to. I love my family dearly, but I don't want to be at home all day, every day, any more than anyone else does. But it is the right thing to do. When you're not an expert in something, you have to listen to the experts. And still, right now, on April 28th, most medical experts are still saying it's a good idea that we stay at home as much as we can, stay apart, stay distanced. So as much as it sucks, and I want it to end too, if they came out tomorrow and said, go back to normal and do what you've always done, I would be thrilled. I would love that. I don't think there's anybody out there who wants this to continue, but some people just realize that it's the smart thing to do for the time being. So hopefully you've been doing that. I really hope you are and have been, so that, again, we can get this over with, we can get this under control, and we can start moving back to normal. This is weird. I've never done a goodbye to a class or a school via video, but again, it's where we're at right now. I want to say thank you for allowing me into your school, into your classroom, to be your teacher. Thank you for the effort that a lot of you put in and day out, for the attention you paid, for the respect that you showed, the politeness that many of you showed. I hope that you got something out of the class. I know English isn't everybody's first love, and I've always been okay with that. I do believe it's important. I know it's important. I know the skills, whether you can see it now or not. English is about communicating, it's about thinking, it's about expressing yourself, it's about defending what you believe, and that's something that every human being uses. It doesn't matter if you're going to college, if you want to get into English later on or anything like that, you'll all use it. So I hope you can walk away with something that you said, hey, I'm a little better at this, or I have a better appreciation of that as a result of being in here. All I ever wanted to do is help you. All I ever want to do is help you. A motto that I've always gone by in my 10-year teaching career is once my student, always my student, and I honestly and truly live up to that and believe that. What that means is if you ever can think of anything that I can do to be of assistance to you. You're preparing for a job interview, you're writing your first resume, you are taking college classes and you need someone with a trained eye to look something over, never hesitate to reach out to me. This is a digital world, so I'm not that hard to find. You can message me on Facebook, you can email me. I mean, there's lots of ways to get in touch with me. If you think I can help you, reach out. If I can't help you, I'll be honest with you about that, and I'll try to point you towards somebody who can, but I will never say no. I will never turn my back on you and say, no, I'm not doing that. And that's true whether you were a straight A student who, gave me high fives and seemed to love my class, or whether you had a hard time passing my class and you and I didn't always see eye to eye. Again, to those students I didn't always see eye to eye with, the reason that I can be such a jerk and a tool is because I want you to succeed. I need you to succeed. That's my job. That's my mission. And it hurts and it's frustrating when I see that not happening. That doesn't excuse days where I was in a bad mood, or if I came down on you and you felt it was, that I didn't have a reason to. I'm sorry if you felt that way. Honestly, all I ever wanted to do was help. That's the only reason people teach, is because they want to help kids. It's really as simple as that. Really, I think that's about it. I'm going to pan around real quick and show you what the classroom looks like. Desk is pretty much empty. Like I said, now it's to me to start packing it up, putting things in boxes and doing my thing. Again, I'm really sorry that this has happened. It's a memory you're going to have. It's not necessarily a great one, but you're going to be able to tell your friends, your relatives, your kids, if you have them someday, that you were, alive during this and that you went through this. It's probably not going to be a very pleasant memory for you, but I'm hoping you're finding good things to take the most of it. For me, I've read 5 novels since we have been out. So in this month, I work out twice a day, when I'm not grading or posting things. So I'm trying to make as many positive outcomes of this. My family and I, we actually sit down and plan out dinner now, which is something we typically didn't do before. We would just kind of all make whatever we wanted to and do our own thing. Now we're sitting down at the dinner table every day, Monday through Friday, planning a meal, eating together, talking, cleaning up together. It's kind of kumbaya and Brady Bunch, I know, but again, we're looking for ways to bring positives out of a crappy situation. It is a crappy situation. There's no two ways about it. Again, I wish you nothing but the best next year if you're going to come back as a senior. Or sophomore is going to be juniors. Good luck on your SAT. Juniors, good luck on your SAT since you didn't get a chance to take it this year. Finish the e-learning year strong. We still have until May 9th. If you're continuing to work, remember the e-learning stuff can help you, but it can't hurt you. Those who are still not quite where they need to be grade-wise, remember reassessing outcome 5 is a good choice. But again, do your best, finish strong. I'm here for you at any time if you have questions or comments. But I wish you all nothing but the best. I wish BBCHS nothing but the best. Good luck in your classes, in your sports, in your clubs, in your activities. Good luck figuring out what it is that you want to do with your lives, because they are your lives and you need to make the most of them. I hope that you understand how different the quote-unquote real world will be than what you're seeing here. At BBCHS, we give you get reassessment and you get chance after chance after chance after chance. And I think I think there are some good things in that. I think it's done with hearts in the right places. But understand that there are times and situations in the world where you get one shot. So I hope that you are prepared for having to deliver and having to do what you need to do the first time around, because most bosses are going to expect that, and then they're going to come down pretty hard, and you don't always get that second chance. And I want you to be happy and successful, and that's whether you are going to Harvard and want to become a doctor or a lawyer, or whether you just want to work in a retail store and get your own apartment and have your own car. One of those isn't better than the other. If you are happy, if you are content, if that is truly where you want to be, then I hope you get there. The teachers who will still be here next year will do anything they can to help you. And again, reach out to me if you ever feel I can be of help. I will always do anything I can to help you get where you want to be, do what you want to do. That is honest and sincere. Take care, best of luck, and hopefully we can get back to normal sooner rather than later. Take care, guys. Bye.